Hello everyone, this is Direwolf20 and welcome to episode 121 of Direwolf20's Let's Play series. What is up with Cook? Come on, Cook. What you doing? I'm investigating why the cook isn't done. Is the cook being made by this dude? Nope. Who's doing the cook? Who's working on the cook? That's what I want to know. Sleep through this night. I ain't gonna sleep here. I've been playing around a little bit on a couple different things today. I want to start with Minecolonies as usual, to check in on the village. Let me just recall worker here, right? Because yeah, you're working on Cook 3 for sure. What do you need, buddy?
Hi-ho.
If you had cauldrons. Okay, I can work on cauldrons. I can make cauldrons. Now, why aren't you reporting that you need that here, though?
It's your gold.
That's what's interesting to me. I'm gonna store the rest of the cauldrons in the warehouse, but shouldn't he be telling me through his block that he needs cauldrons? Are you happy now, buddy? You gonna get to work?
It's your gold.
I've started to work on Cook 3. All right, now we're cooking. Okay, yeah, no, he needs some oak planks and torches, which I assume would come via, you know, our guys, but that's okay. Now he's satisfied. All right. I'm trying to figure out why Cook 3 wasn't done yet. But what I want to do today is two things. I would like to start the process of building the sheep doohickey and then also the flower shop. Sound like a plan? Because, you know, I want to do flower shoppy things. That's what it was called, right? Flower shop? There it is. Yes. We're going to do that. And then, what was the sheep one called? It was in this general area. Shepherd's Hut. Wow, I moused over it immediately. I am awesome. Which is pure luck. But yeah, Shepherd's Hut is where it's at, right? And they don't actually have to be on my hotbar. I can go. So I wanted to put the flower shop, the florist, right? We're going to do, again, wooden. Let's make sure that we understand where the front door is going to be. Like, we definitely want to, like that, right? So that it's right next door to that dude. And that looks pretty good to me, actually. And let's see what a level 5 looks like. Yeah, that's going to be a good time right there. That's going to be a good time. And I don't know how this works entirely, but I guess we're going to figure it out. So, ding, do the thing. And then right next door to that, we're going to have the shepherd, right? So we'll do the sheep shearing guys on the other side. So let's, again, kind of understand where the front door, quote unquote, would be. That doesn't look like it. So let's rotate this front door. This front door? Where's the door? Do we have a door anywhere? Where's the door? Where does it look like there's a door? This might be the door. Okay, so that's, I'm going to call that the front door. Yeah, that's absolutely the front door. How's that look? Cool? I want to push it back one. That might be good. That might be good. Yeah. So that'll be your shepherd's hut, right? Where do the sheep graze? Like, I'm not seeing a sheep grazing position, right? Like, anybody? Like, when you hit level 5 here, where do the sheep hang out? This is 100% the shepherd's hut, right? Yeah, shepherd. Maybe I have to, like I did with the farm. Do you think it's something like this, like you do with the farm? That might be the case. But I guess we'll figure it out. So yeah, ding, do the thing. Ding, do the thing. Build options, begin building. Build options, begin building. And you guys can get to work making that guy for me. So let me look at the shepherd's hut real quick. In Minecolonies, because I'm curious to see exactly how this works. Is where a shepherd will breed and butcher sheep for food and wool. You will have to capture and bring in 2 sheep to the shepherd's hut, as the shepherd will not catch and bring in any sheep. So that means imprisonment tool is in our future. We can definitely handle getting a couple sheep, right? I'm sure that there's some, like, right here, actually. Yeah, hello, sheep. 1... 2. And that's pretty cool. So now that that's covered, okay, good. Israel is working on the thing. Good job, Israel. You do your stuff. Now, like a fool, I didn't check to see if this thing can be, how that's gonna look. Should I have considered that? Like, maybe I should have looked. Maybe I should look. Flower shop. And probably the easiest way to do this without messing with the existing layout that I did is just make another batch of these, because they're so easy to make. So like Shepherd's Hut, it's, you know. Yeah, it's fine. Right? And then Dyer's Hut. My place. Well, florist, actually. So there's a little bit of sinking into the groundishness, but not much. So I think we're fine. Yeah, no, I think we'll be all right. He apparently wants to dig for something. We'll find out what. So the Shepherd's Hut will breed and butcher sheep for food and wool. You'll have to capture and bring 2 sheep to the Shepherd's Hut, as the shepherd will not catch anything. We'll only keep 2 sheep alive per hut level. So at level 5, they will have 10 sheep in the holding pen to breed and butcher. This means they will be faster at producing and collecting meat and wool. So building level 1 equals 2 sheep, 2 equals 4 sheep, 3 equals 6 sheep, all the way up to 5 equals 10 sheep. That's pretty cool. Nice. Cool. Okay. And then also in here, this is interesting. You can do random sheep dyeing. Let's see what that looks like. But apparently you can make it so that they will randomly dye sheep different colors. But I mean, I want to do the dyer's hut, so that's going to be a big part of it. Now, are you done with your restaurant yet? Oh, you're doing that thing. Okay, so that'll probably take a minute for Buddy Kai there. He's got all the resources he needs, right? Yeah, it's just going to take him a minute to actually place everything. And then when he's done, he'll get to work on the shepherd's hut. So so we want a shepherd's hut, right? Yeah. And once that's level 3 flower shop, I remember now, is what's required for the dyer. So once we get level 3 upgrade here, then we can start researching the dyer's hut. Cool. All right, Cook 3 is complete, which is nice. Look how fancy it looks. Dude, I really do like the progression of the buildings, right? Like, as they improve, they look so much nicer. Like, so much nicer in here. Look at this compared to how the restaurant looked before, right? I mean, it looks so good. I just supplied Mr. Yeastroll with most of the things he needs to get going here. We need some little bit of glass and oak stairs. I'm thinking we're cool with that bit, but I guess we'll find out. Now I did finish my smeltery. You know what other building I need to get going here that I never did do? And I'm thinking I'm gonna have to put it over here. But we never did do, did we? Did we do the... So let's see, I'm gonna go through my to-do list here. So we did build the crusher, but I don't think we did the stone smeltery, did we? Did we ever do the stone smeltery? Because we have the stone mason, right? They'll craft stone-related things. I believe this is just the regular smeltery, right? Not the stone smeltery. And then this is the crusher, right? So we probably want the stone smeltery to be a thing, right? And that shouldn't be a problem. So I'm going to add that to the building to-do list as well. And I'm going to pop him right around here. Cool. Well, that's not too big. That's a pretty nice sized. I mean, he gets a little biggish, but not terrible. Now, are you front doory? Where front doory? Trying to figure out where front door is. There's front door. There you go. Just want to make sure we're not impeding upon any other structures or whatever. But yeah, everything looks good there. And that'll be our stone smelter, which I guess will turn, let me just validate that I know what this does. Stone smelter. Oh, we're getting attacked. Stone smeltery, cobblestone into stone. It'll do all kinds of bricks and clay and all that stuff. All right, southwest. Southwest would be this direction. Part of me really wants to, like... Is that them over there? Oh my. Look at you guys with all the fire arrows. Goodness gracious. Part of me very much wants to let my guards... I need to upgrade my military. Basically what needs to happen. I'm a little bit nervous about letting my guards deal with these kind of guys. And I also think having a fence would be a good idea, or a moat, or some kind of defense in the village. Because they can just walk in right? Yeah, you'll be back, alright. Hooray! Floral arrangements! Woohoo! Nice work. So I guess we're going to want to hire somebody to work here, right? Let's see. Dexterity and agility are the stats we care about. Ooh, a dexterity 10. 9 and 7. I want to try and, you know, get somebody with decent-ish stats. 10 and 8 feels pretty good. Let's just go with that. That seems fine to me. Hire. Peter Chester. You are now a florist. And we're going to upgrade your building right away. Because like I said, we need to upgrade the florist before we can have a dyer's hut. Now, Kai just finished Mr. Sheep Shearing area over here. Sweet. So again, we're going to manage a worker. So strength is where you're at. Ooh, 11 and 8. That feels pretty good. Yeah, 11 and 8. Hired. And then we want to upgrade this building as well. Right? Works for me. Cool. So we've got... and then I guess... Is this the pen? Is this where the sheep go? It feels like that's where the sheep would go, right? I guess. Florist 2 getting its work on. I'm now second guessing myself on how I placed this building because I have no idea. What does this look like when it's completed again? Do I still have my stuff on here? My shepherd's hut? Just want to see what this looks like, you know, fully leveled up again. Right, so that's what it looks like now. When it's level 5, it's gonna look more like this. So I guess this is still where the sheep hang out in this area, right? Yeah, that makes sense then. Okay, that's cool. So yeah, I'm gonna plot my sheep in here. Close the door. All right, you guys, have fun. So again, level 1's only gonna support 2 sheep. Right? But when we hit level 2, we'll support 4 sheep, and we'll see how that works out. I'm just going to make sure that these guys... Yisrael started working on Shepherd 2, so it looks like Eric here is already bringing him some resources. That's cool. So, he's got not a lot. Yeah, see, look, he's already getting supplied. He just needs some fences and stairs. I'm not gonna get that. Cool. Alright, guys, we are back. And Yisrael... How did you get up there? Do I even want to know? I've been kind of ignoring these guys for a few minutes, but I'm going to recall him. Let him teleport home. I don't know what happened. I'm guessing you need shears. Is that right, buddy? You need shears?
Your gold.
Yeah, he needs shears to continue working. That's fair. I can make that happen. No sheep. No sheep. Bad sheep. Bad. So I'll just get, like, you know, several shears. Make you a little bit happy. Cool. There you go. Get to work, Chief. Let's see. I'm gonna also. I need some more stuff, obviously, and clear up the inventory from that little attack we had earlier. So that looks cool. So I guess you're gonna. Oh, look, he sheared the sheep. I mean, it's exactly what I expected him to do. I'm not surprised that that's what happened. I want to clarify. That was not a surprise to me. It was just exciting that it worked. I'm just like, oh, cool, did the thing it was supposed to do. You need 64 wheat. So I assume that our wheat farm will handle that, right? So let's build options, upgrade him, right? That'll get the next tier ready. And then how's my flower shop coming along? That I think is almost done with tier 2, and then we'll get tier 3 going on that as well. Yeah, so he's got a few things he needs to place still, but that's fine. Let's see what you need for Shepherd 3. Anything in particular? Gray, red, and stone button. I'm pretty sure we have all of that over here. Right?
I serve with pleasure.
Gray. We don't have gray. We don't have gray. My bad. We might have some in here. Gray carpet. Now you're satisfied. Red, I'm pretty sure we had, though, right? Oh, he needs a lot more things now. Yeah. He all of a sudden needs a lot more things. Yes? Is that what happened? Yeah. Well, we'll let him decide what he needs, and then we'll go from there. It wasn't you who needed gray, right? No. Okay. Well, I'm still putting the gray carpet away. And I think coarse dirt was a thing. So I'm going to make sure we have at least a stack of that. And then another type of dirt that we needed was this composted dirt, which needs compost. I'm curious if our composter has any composted dirt handy that I could borrow. Not so much in here. Let's see what this guy has by way of compost. Really? No compost here either? Are you using all the compost? Is that what's happening? I honestly don't know how it works. I guess we'll figure it out. You know what I could do also is put potatoes in my composting thingy. I think that's items to compost. Potatoes could be on, right? And poisonous potatoes too, right? Why not? Might as well. It's cool. All right. So that looks pretty good. I'll let these guys continue building. Is everybody tucked into bed yet? I mean, it's been nighttime for about 5 seconds. You guys should have been ate to bed already. We'll find out. Cool. So with that all covered, let's do a little bit of Nature's Aura work too, because that's a good time, right? So I'm going to put that stuff away. We'll go back and visit our village. I'm guessing there's probably a few things that they're missing. Now, I've been toying with how to automate this. I was thinking what would be amazing, but unfortunately doesn't exist. What would be amazing would be if modular routers had a way to remotely place blocks in specific positions, but alas, that is not the case. It can only place blocks adjacent to the router. So what I could do is replace all the stone bricks here with routers, and I could even like change the color. Hey, good job finishing Florist 2. I should really kick off Florist 3, but I know it's going to require flowers that they don't have access to, so... But he could at least start building it. I should do that. So I'm like debating how I want to do that. One thing I've toyed with, and I have to find if there's a mechanical user that'll work for this. But one thing I've toyed at, and just bear with me while I upgrade this. See, lots of things he's going to need. It's going to be a mess. It's going to be a lot of things both those buildings need that they don't have direct access to. So, you know, whatever. So one thing I was toying with was the copy-paste gadget, because that could very easily do what I want to do, right? I just, you know, boop, and it's good. So if I clear this all out, I can easily do that, right? So that's one way to do it. It's half manual and half automated, right? So that's a thing. Whether it's a thing that bothers me, I don't know. I have to figure it out. Started work on Forest 3. Nice. Nice. So let's look at the book and see what our next progression steps are. Cool. Harnessing Aura. So the Crimson Altar might be a good time. So that is basically the Nether version. And that'll get us Tainted Gold Ingots. So that's probably the thing we need to build next. A lot of activities required, most of them for placing blocks in the world. This really is a waste of personal time, and the aura can work. We'll place any blocks you supply it with a small amount of aura in return. The builder gathers the blocks for placement from an item container placed on top of it. To specify which blocks it should then place them on, one needs to hang up an item frame in the builder spot. Oh, this might actually work for what I want to automate. Nice. Let's do this. Let's do Imperceptible Builder. I want this. I want an Imperceptible Builder. I think this is exactly what I've been looking for, and I don't know how I didn't find this thing. How do I not have... That's right, I put, while I was working earlier, I put all my Nature's Aura stuff in here for reasons. That's cool. Plop and placement. So we want to put, let's test this out, right? It said within about 5 blocks. So I'm thinking, you know, we could pop the Imperceptible Builder. Am I crazy? Where'd it go? Did I put it in here? Oh, I did. What a dire derp. I don't even know what I'm doing. All right, and then a chest above or below, right? So we want a chest with these things in it. And then we will want a frame. It said? Like that? Hello. There you go. He's a little slow, but he gets the work done. And to be fair, it's unlikely that we're going to want to craft that much quicker, right? So, I mean, that's kind of cool. Now, he did wind up throwing it over here, which is a little bit annoying. So what I could do is change the block that it builds with, right? Because I probably don't want him doing that. So what I could do, we could use, like, chiseled, because I rarely use those. So let's do that. Exchanger would probably be a cool way to do that. So what I want is you to be not fuzzy mode, right? And that's what I want to do. Boom. And then we could replace you with that. Sweet. Cool. I like that. That's how you do it. Okay, nice. I like that. I like that you get an option to do exactly what I was looking for within the mod itself, because that's always a good time, right? I very much appreciate that. So when we craft here, it'll automatically place more. That's what's up. It's 100% what's up. I don't love that it's there. Can I move it outside the circle and have it still work? Because it placed here, right? So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 blocks away, right? So it would be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 blocks away. So does that mean you can't place here? Correct. So that's exactly where it needs to be. I wonder if I could place it underneath. That could be cool. And did it say the imperceptible builder that it could have a chest underneath the builder? Because that would be even better. From any item container placed on top of it. Okay, so it definitely needs to be on top. All right, so let's move this underground so that it's a little less obvious. Because if I can, I'd like it to both look good and be super cool. So if we put the imperceptible builder here with the item frame and the chiseled stone bricks and the chest and the gold powder and then the dirt on top of it, that works pretty good, right? And then if we wanted to, we could automate that chest. Now, because I placed the dirt right on top of the chest, it's not going to open, right? Yeah, that's annoying. I think ender chests can be opened without... what's that new storage thing from vanilla Minecraft? Barrel? Is it a barrel? Barrels can be opened, right? Yeah, buddy. I'm assuming that works, right? Yep, totally does. So for the time being, I'm going to leave this here so I can go down and you know, have access to the underground, but we'll come up with a fancier way to access said underground in a bit. And probably automate it, right? We could easily hook that up to all kinds of things, right? We can automate this process with applied energistics, or refined storage, obviously, right? That would be very easy, you know, crafting mechanic. That would be good. All right, now let's do other things. So this block, extraneous fire starter, basically you place it next to a furnace, and it makes the furnace both run and run faster. That's kind of cool. Hopper enhancement, collecting items using hoppers is useful, but sometimes it can be convenient. For that, the hopper enhancement will be helped by simply placing it on top of any hopper. It will increase its range of picking up items drastically by about 7 blocks. When collecting an item, it will use a small amount of aura. That's neat. Don't super need it right now, but that's neat. Creating aura, I'm not going to worry too much about creating aura yet, but we will probably go back to that chapter. And then there's a bunch of gadgets and toys we can play with. Let me look through these and see if there's any that jump out at me, along with the mechanical devices. So this is basically an aura battery. It fills up and you can use it for aura needs. There's some tools and armor. So the armor, if you're wearing the full set, applies a small withering effect to mobs that attack you. The pickaxe will allow you to turn blocks into their mossy variant. The hand axe is good about removing leaves. The shuffle has the ability to make grass grow on fallow land through simple interaction. That's cool. I like that. And the hoe helps the farmer obtain seeds in the old ways by simply being used on a piece of grass or dirt. Swords give a slowing effect, so that's kind of cool. Bucket of infinite color, huh? That looks neat. It's definitely like decorative, so maybe not my style, obviously. Crimson meal, I think this is bone meal for nether-based plants, right? Netherwort. Huge netherwort mushroom. That's kind of cool. I like that. That sounds awesome. Eye of Blaze finds strongholds. That's neat. That's cool. So it's like the Eye of Ender, but for strongholds. Oh. Why is that not a thing in vanilla Minecraft? It's such a hassle finding stuff sometimes. Okay. Oh, cool. This shows you the range of operation around things. Nice. Okay. Good stuff. What kind of devices do we got? The Adept Hopper. Works like normal. It's faster and can filter items. So this is a nice way to filter things via hopper. This will emit a redstone signal based on the aura. Pretty straightforward. Looks cool. Item distributor. Basically, evenly distributes items from the top chest to side chests. That's cool. Nice. Item grounder. Require the use of drop items in the world, which can easily be picked up by people inspecting the mechanism on accident. The item grounder causes items in the area to only be picked up by anyone if they're sneaking. That's cool. I wonder what that does with a magnet. I wonder how it, like, does it prevent... I would imagine it doesn't prevent the magnet from sucking up the item, right? That's cool. Aura Vaporizer. So this is basically a timer that you can customize. That's kind of neat. That we might find a use for sure. All right, let's look into the Crimson Altar real quick. So this guy is going to require a few things, right? So do we just... the Crimson planks can be placed with warped planks, creating golden nether bricks that are used in the Crimson Altar's molten block. So do we use the natural altar by itself, right? Yeah. That sounds cool. Is in fact not a different block. It is merely the natural altar's appearance in an area where ghostly aura is present, caused by its inherent magical infusion with aura. Cool. Works for me. All right, so let's get a few golden nether bricks. It looks like we're going to need about 8 of those. We're going to need nether bricks and crimson planks. That seems cool. And what are those blocks in the center there? Are those redstone brick doohickeys? The red nether brick dudes, I think, maybe. How do you make these again? I don't even know. It's all vanilla-y to me. Just make a stack of nether bricks because we know we're going to need a few. Hey. Hold shift and it won't cycle things, which is awesome. Okay. And then you can make nether bricks. We're also going to need, from Nature's Aura, the golden nether bricks. We're going to need several more of those. So let's get 2 more sets of these. That should be cool. Okay. And then we also needed, it said the crimson planks. That's these, right? Crimson planks? That's aura logs, right? Or is it crimson? These come from crimson stems, which is crimson fungus. Okay. Which we can get from a natural altar infusion. Botany pots. This isn't a villain item, is it? Crimson fungus? Oh, you know what? It might be. It might be. Yeah, look, we already have crimson stems, so we're actually in good shape here. We can do that, and we're cool. Yeah, that's a vanilla thing now, right? That's part of the new Nether update? So maybe that's why I didn't recognize it. It can also be replaced with warped planks. That's neat. So you can use warped or crimson depending on... You know, I really like the way warped looks. I really do. I'm just going to say that right now. Warped is such a cool looking block. I think we're going to do that. So let's go find a nice spot in the Nether. Not too far from where we generally hang out, but you can see the aura that's going on here, so that's kind of nice. I don't know if I want to be in this biome or not. Maybe I do? What makes sense? makes sense from a looking cool perspective? I don't quite know, but let's get our destruction gadget out. And what I think I'm gonna do, I mean this might be a good spot. Forget destruction gadget. We can just do the thing right here, right? Let's get a bunch of nether brick, fill in the floor there, and then place our altar right in that spot. I like that idea. We might need a little bit more netherrack, but we'll figure it out. We can use our building gadget to fill that area in, and we should be in excellent shape. Crazy, I actually still remember the first time I popped into the nether. It was so cool. It was so cool. I was like, this is the best thing ever. Yeah, we'll 100% just fill this area in so there's no accidental falling into the void kind of deal. Because that would not be fun. Not really the void, but you know what I mean. Sweet. Alright, let's do the thing. So we'll get our book. We will visualize it. We're going to just put it right in the center here-ish, right? I mean, it's center-ish. It doesn't have to be the perfect center of this room, but I think that'll look good. Yes. And then we'll wind up with the crimson or the warped planks, because remember, either will work. Cool. We'll have nether brick at the ready. And I'm technically flying above lava at the moment, so I'm being a little bit careful-ish. Why is it making that weird noise? Does nether brick usually make that noise when I place it? I guess. Cool. I don't think I build with nether brick all that often, so maybe I'm just not used to it. You know what I didn't bring? The actual altar itself. I forgot to make one of those. Oh, these need to be red nether bricks. Hang on. That's why they were still glowing. I was like, why do they look weird? Because I put the wrong thing there. There we go. That's cool. We'll put red in the middle. Doesn't hurt. Alright, and now I have to make the actual altar itself. So we're going to pop home for that. Cool. So that needs the token of joy and the gold leaf. That all might be outside still. So this will be our first test of crafting with our newly automated thing, right? So, token of joy, gold leaf. Let's add it to our to-do list real quick. 3 stone and gold ingot. And then we build you up. Awesome. And then as soon as this is done crafting, we should see the yellow gold powder here stuff replace itself immediately. Provided there's enough down there, which I think there should be. Dun, 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 dun. Hey, look! It's automatically replacing. Beautiful. And then it'll be ready for the next time I come back. That's neat. I like that a lot. I love that mechanic, you know. Britannia has a similar one. I think it has a flower that works that way. Like, it'll place blocks on top of whatever block you specify. Really like that mechanic. Really quite cool. Okay. Dun dun dun! Hooray! Now, the natural altar here is drawing in ghostly essence. And we'll see on the top left our aura is dropping as well. And this guy can turn gold into another type of thing. And it works the exact same way, right? So, boop, tainted gold. Done and done. That's cool. So let's wrap up the episode here. We'll come back next time, continue progressing in Nature's Aura, continue playing with Minecolonies a bit. For now, Double20 signing off. Hope you guys enjoyed the episode. Take it easy.